This, I understand, could be attributed to the use of marijuana. It causes errors in time, space.
Same I am. No, I don't eat green eggs and hams. What?
Does Sam eat green eggs and ham?
Probably on 420, honestly.
On 420, we all
No.
eat green eggs and ham.
Because, that's just the thing.
That's just the theme that we're going in because it's almost 420. Ladies and gents, this is Talking High Culture. Back at it again, ladies and gents.
Thank you for joining us on Talking High Culture tonight. We appreciate everyone who's joining us in right now, who joined us before, and who will ever join us. We are going to be just talking over the origins of 420. But before we do so, we're getting a quick sound check. We're making sure everybody's nice and high. We're
How
gonna warm
many-
ourselves up.
How many origin stories are we going to cover? Because I feel like there's definitely multiple origins technically to 420. Because I've heard so many growing up. You know what I mean?
We'll cover the most popular one. There's a subset to the celebration of 420 and like why we collectively celebrate it as stoners. But there is at least a bit of an in-depth one that there's a single one, a single origin that then spreads out to multiple origins as to how other people celebrate. So we'll get into
Okay.
that in a bit.
But also, can we point out this year? Let's see who is truly the most high, since it happens to fall on Easter, on Zombie Jesus Day.
Zombie Jesus Day.
I feel like, as 420, we owe it to ourselves to challenge to be the most high.
Yes,
That means everyone out there, all of you.
absolutely.
We all need to. This is rise to the occasion. Let's see submissions. Everybody getting stoned. Let's see. Give us your comments on your plans for 420. Let us know. Give us 420 challenges. We'll see if we can record some side content. We gotta celebrate this, everybody.
We got Carter Kalen joining us on the chat. Thank you.
Hey, yo, what up?
Joining us.
Hey, thanks for hitting chat. Appreciate you. What are you smoking on tonight?
Yeah, are you consuming any cannabis? What are you consuming right now? In this current moment, we're smoking some GMO by a brand called Exotic Flavors. GMO, for those who don't know and those who are uninitiated, stands for garlic, mushroom, onion in the cannabis industry, not genetically modified. Just a little information out there for those who don't know.
Have you cursed yet? Have we cursed at all yet, ladies and gents? Did you just curse? Did you say one thing? Is that?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it's okay. We're
I'm already.
rolling with it anyways.
I'm already kind of high, so like.
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I had not even noticed.
I almost just went to actually curse, and now I'm being mindful.
Put the mic up to this.
Thank you so much, Carter. Again, we here at Talking High Culture talk all things cannabis. We see that you are a new member, new chat. Don't forget to like the stream, subscribe to us if you're not already, and check us out on Instagram. If you do consume, take a little video of yourself hitting whatever you are, and then tag us on Insta and on YouTube Shorts, and we'll shout you back out. We appreciate that. Let's go ahead and I want to take a hit too.
Good. Some quality marijuana right there, ladies and
Indeed.
gents.
Some good GMO, not too funky, surprisingly.
I've been digging the weather lately. Happy it's going into spring. Loving it lately, ladies and gents.
Started getting warmer the other day.
Carter Kalen hopping up in the chat saying yo. As we start the pod, can't beat it.
Appreciate that. That's a
Appreciate
real
that.
one. You're a real one, Carter.
Big real
We
one.
all know it. The cost today, dude. Oh,
We all
good
took a
job.
hit for that. Carter Kalen.
A couple more smokes at the bowl, dude. Hell yeah.
This is my first time in, so what y'all be doing on vids? We talk about all things cannabis culture, cannabis art. We go through news articles and different aspects to cannabis culture where we just kind of give the layman's terms a general vibe from the bros as to how we would explain it to people who come in working into like a dispensary or anybody who is just trying to hop in onto the industry. Now we understand that everybody has cannabis in common, and I think that's very important to showcase and highlight on YouTube as well, especially if we aim to remove YouTube's restrictions on the cannabis culture. We have to show that we are something of a channel that is worth putting on YouTube and having worthwhile information while at the same time enjoying ourselves and enjoying the discussion as stoners do. When, when they get together, they come and they talk about these crazy things and these crazy aspects, and cannabis brings people together. And we really want to highlight that and put people on the platform and have them speak up and speak out. And on that note, let's just go ahead and jump right into it since you're curious. Boom, boom, boom.
Once in a while, we might get a little carried away, like stoners do, like little random fun conversations here and there. You know, topic get changed, or we might go off on a couple tangents. But like, you know, as stoners, you know that happens with our attention spans,
True.
especially the more we're smoking.
Absolutely true. Boom. All right, cool. So, the meaning and origin of 420, the biggest cannabis holiday of the year. This is an article from Leafly going a little bit into the history of 420. This is the most common origin that most people do know about, and there are a couple of subset origins or spin-offs, and we'll go ahead and provide the we'll go ahead and provide the uh, little bit offshoots there as well. 420, bam. 420 started a secret stoner code during an era of persecution. Today, it's a global celebration. So, what is 420? Every year on April 20th, aka Weed Day, cannabis enthusiasts celebrate their favorite plant with festivals, protests, marches, smokeouts, great and small. But what are the origins of this high holiday and how do you celebrate it? What does it mean and where is it heading? It started as secret slang shared only among a select group of like minded friends. It became an international day of cannabis celebration. The origin story of 420, or just 420, I don't know why they would put it like that, is a delightful and defiantly anti establishment, as you'd hope, with a big dab of weedy whimsy dropped in the mix. For starters, 420 is not a Hallmark holiday, it's a true pothead holiday with deep roots in underground grassroots and cannabis culture.
Today, dispensaries tout 420 blowout sales, and corporate brands like Ben and Jerry's, Burger King, Denny's, and Chipotle latch on to the marketing potential of a day when more people get more high than any other. Like, obviously, people are going to want to hit some fast food chains. We all get those munchies. But however, the customs and rituals of 420 came from underground networks like the Grateful Dead parking lot scene, early online message boards, and peer-to-peer smoke sesh. Honestly, I feel like that was how it more was like for us growing up too. You know what I mean? Like it was before I even saw anything about really like media wise. It was word of mouth because we didn't have like I didn't have as much social media back then. So it's not like it was like it was kind of more subculture. I will feel even with stoner community.
When you say subculture, I think that that's very important within the cannabis community. Is that yeah, that we all have cannabis in common, but what really brought cannabis into the conversation is the different niches that people generally belong to. And in this particular instance, you know, you have people who are into a particular type of music, following the Grateful Dead, right? And that being very popular music amongst a very large crowd of cannabis consumers, right? It ends up becoming something that sparks a little bit of a fire, and especially something with music, you can't deny that that's absolutely something that starts movements or at least carries movements.
um, and yeah, like any any type of weed that I got back when I was a kid, there wasn't. I didn't even have phone, or I didn't have a phone service. I didn't have people. It was all word of mouth. Any type of shit that I got was always, hey, this guy has this. Hey, you got that?
Mm.
Hey, let me get that tomorrow or this day, or I'll meet you up there. I'll fucking walk 3 miles from my house to a different like low key town just to fucking go get $20 worth of weed, and it was probably 2 grams at the time.
Uh,
Um,
about what age would you say, or about when would you say that you remember um, calling weed 420 as any kind of secret code word? Like in high school, like, hey, you got any
I,
420?
I started smoking in middle school when I was in 7th grade, and yeah, they the people who got me into smoking that I was around like indoctrinated me into like all the weed stuff
Hmm.
as best as they could,
Yeah.
and
So,
they let me know about 420.
yeah.
Yeah,
So at some point, just in the conversation, oh, there's 420. The numbers 420
yeah.
means weed.
They said it was Bob Marley's birthday.
Bob Marley's birthday.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
that was
okay.
one thing I heard. It was like
Let's verify. Let's verify.
it's definitely not.
Yeah. But I want to say that's one of like the origin things I heard. It was like something to do with Bob Marley was like 420's origin.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Bob,
Nowhere near it.
yeah, Bob Marley's birthday is February 6th, 1945.
Yeah.
Like Bob Marley is the
Born at the end of World War II.
Interesting.
y'all like Afro Man?
Oh, hell
do like
yeah,
Afro.
because I got hot. Because I got hot. Because I got hot. Da, 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 da. I was gonna go to school, but I got hot. Ooh, I was gonna eat chop too, but I got hot. Ah, now I'm on myself, and I don't know why. Forgot that lyric. Because I got hot. Because I got hot. Because I got hot. Little. So that's another little. That's more expected, like car, like what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead and
that's
jump into
another example. Look at this.
So 45. I don't even know if that's Afro Man.
That's how we need. Bring on to
Yeah. Okay, no.
You can see how he got.
There we go.
This is so there is an image that's associated with this part of the paragraph. It says a on there is a photo that shows a San Rafael High School newspaper from June 1974, referencing 420 that is stored at a local bank vault in San Francisco. Friday is April 20th, or in this case, it's actually Sunday, or 420. That's the numerical code for marijuana's high holiday, a celebration and homage to hot, enduring, and universal slang for smoking. And 5 Northern California high school stoner buddies, widely credited with creating the shorthand slang for getting high nearly 50 years ago, now served as the day's unofficial grandmasters. So let's go ahead and dispel some myths. 420 is not a police dispatch code for cannabis smoking in progress.
420 is not a penal code for cannabis possession.
It's not the number of chemical compounds in cannabis.
It is not proper tea time in the United Kingdom. Fuck.
And it is not the birthday of Bob Marley, which we just confirmed, Jerry Garcia, Billie Holiday, or any other notable cannabis celebrities. The true tale of 420 is far weirder and kinder than all of the above. Our surprisingly well documented story begins in the fall of 1971 in San Rafael, California, when a crew of wisecracking, weed smoking students, known as the Waldos, got a hold of a treasure map. It turns out one of the Waldos had a friend whose brother was in the Coast Guard at the time, stationed nearby at the Point Reyes Lighthouse. For years, this Coast Guard cadet had been planting a small patch of pot in a forgotten area of federal land near the remote outpost. As harvest approached this time around, he got paranoid. He feared his commanding officer would follow him into the wilderness and bust him. So the scared cadet drew a rough map. So the scared cadet drew a rough map showing where to search for the pot patch. The cadet gave the Waldos permission to harvest the crop for themselves before the rains came and the buds rotted. So right away, we got a treasure map going into it. And the Waldos were a group of students at San Rafael High School. With this treasure map in hand, the Waldos met at 4:20 p.m. on a fateful autumn afternoon under the statue of Louis Pasteur to get high and gather their forces before setting out in search of the secret weed garden. Together, they spent a few weeks questing after this holy grail, only to come up empty each time. Give me one second.
Still, the outing served their larger goal of having grand adventures they called Waldo Safaris, passing each other on campus. Passing each other on campus, they took to using the phrase Louis 420 as a coded reminder of their meeting time and place whenever a new search party was organized. Eventually, they dropped the Louis and they never found the weed plants, but 420 took on a life of its own.
Hmm. Honestly, that's so.
Damn right, we like Afro Man. He asked it again, and I'm just answering it again. No, I'm just playing. Funny though.
It's fine. Fine. Right.
Oh shit! Damn, that actually got me. Why do stoners celebrate on April 20th? The Grateful Dead in 1970, basically. The transformation from a time of day to smoke weed to an entire day of cannabis revelry can be easily explained. April 20th is 420, as commonly abbreviated in the United States. But how exactly did a silly in-joke among single stoner crew evolve into a truly global phenomenon? The very same way high quality cannabis seeds spread from Northern California to the rest of the country back on those early heady days in the 1970s by hitching a ride on the Grateful Dead's traveling with psychedelic freak show. So, in this aspect, the Grateful Dead were carrying seeds and carrying cannabis across the country along tour, and they brought with them the code word of 420. And this essentially would then spread the association of it. As as Waldo Dave explained to the Huffington Post, the Grateful Dead had this rehearsal hall on the front street in San Rafael. So we used to go and hang out and listen to them play music and get high while they practice for gigs. There was also this place in Winterland. There was also this place called Winterland in San Francisco where they'd always be backstage running around or on stage. And of course, we're using those phrases. So somebody passes a joint or something and says, "Hey, 420," it started spreading through the community. Again, so along the Grateful Dead tour in association with cannabis, the Waldos being frequenters watching the Grateful Dead tour, they were able to associate it alongside that and it carried with them. With the Grateful Dead touring incessantly to large crowds over the next 2 decades, the seeds of 420 scattered far and wide. And then they began to sprout, take root, and spread. Not through mainstream media, which didn't know and wouldn't care, or even social media, which didn't really exist yet, but via peer to peer network known as the Smoke Sesh, what we're doing now collectively. Ceremonially getting high at 4:20 a.m. or p.m. became true grassroots movement back when the phrase grassroots meant something. A meme before the internet, the ultimate of if you know, you know, for those in the know about cannabis. Back then, the phrase 420 also served as a clandestine way of fellow aficionados to self identify in a time of heavy repression. You could slip a 420 into a conversation in front of any authority figure and feel confident that only your fellow enthusiasts would pick up on the reference. And I think that's the most important there. We'll stop at that point because that's really the main takeaway from the celebration of 420 is it kind of started off as this code word. It got associated with music and just spread across the country. And I think that's a real testament to how cannabis brings people together. It brings subcultures together, being music, and it can just kind of help spread, a little bit of a spark can help spread a fire across the country in terms of how we use words, how we use the weed itself, and just the overall different cultures that come alongside with cannabis. It's like, oh, you listen to this song. Oh, you listen to that song. Oh, you like this movie too? Yeah, I like that movie too. Oh, that's cool. And then it just kind of goes from there. And now you have a friendship. Now you have the sesh, right? And that's why we're smoking together here on Talking High Culture, is to encourage that celebration of 420 all the time. It's kind of like I would say it's not so much the weed Christmas, but it's kind of like the weed Thanksgiving, right? And there's people who are like, I celebrate Thanksgiving every day, right? I celebrate 420 every day. It's like we sesh all the time. We bring our friends together and we smoke it out. And
420 is different.
yeah, obviously,
You gotta go real big. That's part of the goal. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, like, it's not about like, oh, I celebrate 420 every day. It's like, hey, like, this is the one day like a year where it's like you're, especially like with your friends and everything, like you're kind of gonna get excused if they know that you're a smoker, like of being like super extra high.
yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
If you're really into celebrating it
Yeah.
like that, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like that free pass of like, all right, I'm like gonna get like real extra stone today, or like for the people that kind of barely get to smoke depending on their lifestyles. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like some people may not always be able to smoke or something, but they can plan around it based on their lifestyles or like their careers. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Where that is kind of like that time of year where they can be like, oh shit, awesome, like I can actually get away with smoking right now, like, or like I plan to be able to like, this is my time of year where like I happen to request time off where I can smoke and celebrate it, so I don't have to worry about being at work. I'll be able to like clean my system or some shit like that
Sure.
if it's that type of job. So I feel like it definitely has grown a lot more, and I feel like it is something to kind of like, I don't know, treat like an actual holiday.
Mm-hmm.
As weird and kind of maybe stupid to a lot of people as that may sound, like in some places on the internet, you know what I mean? We're like, oh, what's this guy talking about? Like treating 420 like a real holiday? Like, but honestly, like there's so many things. Like, why do we treat fucking President's Day like a holiday? Like, that's a whole nother conversation. Like, I don't want to open that up right now, but like,
No,
if
we
anybody
absolutely
wants,
should.
if y'all want to in the comments, that's fine. But I don't want to get into that right now. You know what I mean? Let's keep it about weed. But like that was just kind of like a weird example.
No, actually, cannabis and President's Day have a super crazy origin as well together. And we'll jump in right now.
Oh, okay.
Fucking
I
around.
was about to say, I was like, oh, well, if you know some shit, got some inside info.
I wanted
What
to.
Illuminati member are you talking to?
Yeah, no. But I do think that you're right in that there are certain holidays that really don't need to be celebrated to a certain extent, right? And why don't we celebrate togetherness? That is what 420 is, after all. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing right here on camera, as I'm separating the GMO from the flour that I'm about to grind up and that we're about to show off. That's smart. We had a bit of a wobble on the table and Logan fixed it.
I know.
And Chris helped.
Just want to eat all those. I honestly just want to eat all those edibles because they're so delightfully delicious.
Aloha Sunrise with
Let's do
Ling
it.
Hing Mui.
Let's do it. Go ahead and rip it up. Let's do it.
I want a shower one too.
Right?
I mean, that's it. I'm like, oh wait, I'm looking to agree.
No, you can have one. I'm not trying. I am trying to try one of those. If you don't know what yeah, Li Hing powder is it's very Hawaiian.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
It's if you go to Hawaii, it's on anything. Li Hing powder. It's like dried plum.
A dried up plum?
Yeah, we
Oh.
used to put it on our rice in our house because my ex stepmom's kids are Hawaiian.
Oh, cool.
Hey, they're part Hawaiian. Sorry.
Oh. Mm.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's delicious.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have
That's phenomenal.
Yo, those are some of the best edibles I've had.
Mm.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Yo, Flight Bites,
Oh, we're 26 minutes.
10 out of 10, bro. Fly bites, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that's. I'm giving that 5 big moves. Boom! 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 Boom!
You guys like that? You guys like that? We just gave you 5 big booms.
Very
Yeah.
good. Very
Can we
good.
get some boobs in the chat? Can we get some booms in the chat?
Boom! Where's the puff clouds at? Clouds out in the chat.
Had to be one of the best fucking edibles I've had in like. It's probably the best edible I've ever. I'm not even capping, bro. No weed taste whatsoever. Zero weed taste. Zero. Not even on aftertaste.
It's a perfect flavor. Can we look like? Do they have anything we can like pull up? Like we can talk, show everything off there.
Highly Oh, right here, right here.
Like shout out to Flight Lights for sure.
Flight bites. Flight bites. So what's the strain on that? There's a strain specific. You just have to get in there. Now you have to read yourself.
That's what she said.
Oh, so the strain is Tropia, actually.
Tropia. Yummy.
So this is it's a Tropia. It's a solventless ice water extraction,
Delicious.
Oh, I was gonna
which is crazy because like again like something like a hash like yeah those ones that we were eating earlier those are rosin one right hash rosin the strawberry shortcake these folks
Oh,
wow.
go for it. Go for it.
Rack
I got it. I got it.
rack
Fire. Fire. Both these edibles that I've tried from Flight Bites, I would easily eat all the time just as normal candy because they taste
That's
just
yeah.
like
That was pretty good. That Lincoln Way.
yeah, I highly recommend those edibles, ladies and gents. Yeah, of course. I ain't stingy with these. Yeah, that one's
because yeah like it's
so gas, bro. Y'all need to try these edibles. These edibles are really good. These edibles are really good. Check out these edibles.
I'm trying to get a good view on the. There we go. Next J 13. Yeah.
So we got some XJ13, ladies and gents here. XJ13 is a great strain because it is Jack Herrera mixed with a G13. That's Gelato 13. So you can't get any better of a Jack collab strain. You know what I'm saying?
well I feel like because of that mixture it doesn't really smell like either one it smells very um like NF1 kind of like it doesn't smell like a Jack to me. Well, no, well, yeah, but like with the gelato, I don't know why it doesn't have like as much like the like that peppery for Jack. You know what I mean?
Oh, look at that view, ladies and
I
gents.
feel like the gelato kind of like evens it out just enough.
What the heck? We just like to go hard. We just like to smoke good. We just like to get down.
Get down on it.
Get down on it.
Get down on it.
Look at that green and orange weed. Look at that green and orange weed. Look at that green and orange weed. Oh, 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 oh.
So
I'm gonna use your
It
literally.
looks fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. I've never seen something more divine. I've never seen something more fantastic. It came out of Alien Labs. It's an XJ13 Jack Herrera G13 Cross. What the heck are we talking about? What the heck are we talking about?
always love Alien Labs flower.
Everyone
Same.
loves Alien Labs.
They have
Like A bad jar, like a bad batch.
They have a really good Gemini flour. I like that one a lot. I think I tried it for the first time like maybe 2 years ago.
Can't remember the one. It's like a real fruity.
We love,
Um,
we love XJ13. We simply love XJ13. It's a great weed. Great weed.
a real fruity, almost like a fruity punch.
Fruity weed even. Fruity. Very fruity. Marco's gonna grind up weed now. I told him. You never ground up weed so good, you. You just grind away, Marco.
You just grind.
You just grind and you grind away.
You grinding.
They really know how to trigger me. That's the true hallmark of family. That's the true hallmark of family.
So Marco he needs food, he needs carbs, but
So we're going to create a bomb. It's going to be the cyber.
The
his heart
cyberball, I
his,
see.
Cyber bomb.
Oh man.
It's going to be automatically booted from your Neuralink, and you're going to be able to just instantly control. Take the, you can just pack an entire eighth in there. It'll be able to instantly burn and grind at the same time. All you have to do is think it, and it'll do it. And
Think
I
it,
promise you, there's no backfire. And we're going to be able to help you take to space, and the country's going to be great again. So yeah. Mm.
we're gonna carry
But also watch it. It's indestructible. You can throw a baseball at it, and this cyber bong will not break.
So this XJ13 flour, this XJ13 flour, Logan and I, we got from a 420 pop-up event, sponsored by Alien Labs, um, Connected, and Smoke and Promises. Yeah, pop-up. We got the shirt. This is the Alien Labs shirt that we got. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Uh, I had a lot of fun. We just popped in, popped out, right? Got the freebies and whatnot, and I think it's really important to go and celebrate. Again, it's all about bringing people together. These pop-up events are events that we should go to. Maybe spend a little bit of time networking. In this particular instance, we had to pop in, pop out. Not a big deal, right? But and in other particular instances, we should network and get a couple of clips, right, and then get out. But what it is it's cannabis bringing people together, right? And I think that's the important thing that I want to own in on when it comes to celebrating 420 and how we have these brands like Alien Labs. We can say, hey, look, they provide merch, they provide a particular type of subculture that is fashion, right? And it's another thing that we all bring together. That as cannabis consumers. At the event, Logan was saying that he felt like everybody was like trying to dress to impress, right? Like nobody really came in their work stuff, right? And I was like the only person who actually came in my work shirt, and I was like, oh shit, right? Okay. Logan and Noah were pretty casual. They just came in another bartender shirt, right? Not a bartender, but another brand shirt.
Yeah, I just came in a plain black shirt.
Oh, he's playing
but
black. I thought it was. I thought it was a cam.
no. I had a training zone hat on. That was funny.
Yeah, that was a little funny. But yeah, those types of events are celebrations, and they have pop-ups all the time for different things like that. When it comes to a 420 thing, um, I think what brought a lot of people there was not only like the freebies, but also the chance to win. What was it? A jumper?
Jumper.
It was like a one
Jumper.
piece, like a romper
I
type.
never even got to see it. I didn't know if it was confirmed.
Yeah, that was the rumor. Yeah, like a bodysuit type thing.
It was like a jumper, yeah, like a sweater and like fucking sweats
Yeah.
that were like
Oh yeah. Let me go and check this bowl.
The jumper.
jumper.
Step back from that ledge, my friend.
We're doing acapella. Okay, here we go. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
That sounds you could sometimes all the lives that you've been living.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is 42.0 Talking High Culture Live. We're about to get into it, ladies and gents. We got Marco here. We got Chris here. We're getting into it. I'm thinking that Marco's about to take a super duper big rip for the 420 cast that is going to happen after 420, ladies and gents. We're sorry. So this is 42.0 Talking High Culture live. What the fuck? 42.0.
Gonna get real motherfucking stoned. Yeah, Marco, take it off on the microphone.
Thank you for joining us on 42.0, your number one station, cannabis culture. That is Talking High Culture, where we celebrate elevated activities and get absolutely blasted.
Blitzed, blasted, shaboingered. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh.
As we prepare, first member of the night, first bong rip. What are y'all smoking out there, ladies and gents? We're smoking on this nice XJ13. Marco,
You wish you were ASMR.
tell us, how's that first initial hit?
That XJ13 was quite phenomenal. What I got on that was very thin gas, very citrus. Actually, we didn't even give notes on the flower. Let me go ahead and give you a smell. So, the smoke itself had a very thin gas to it, very diesely, and a little bit citrusy on that like limey back end.
A little bit more, was it? Not long.
But the actual flower itself smells more like grass clippings, like a sweet grass.
I really, oh my gosh. Oh,
Yeah, just sit down. Thank you guys for being here.
yeah. When I think of XJ13s or Jack strains that are really pungent, I think of sweetgrass and like paint mixed together because it's so pungent and it hits you like synthetic almost. Hits you with that.
Yeah, now compared to the
God damn, dude, I'm fucking high.
Yeah, I'm ripped.
Yo, is it good for us to be literally high as like fucking astronaut pussy or some shit? I don't know. I don't know. That's a saying now, I guess.
Astronaut.
fuck that. That's all just a publicity stunt to distract the media from something else. But let's just focus on our weed right now because this is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Because with the smell, you definitely get a lot more of that sugary, like citrusy, sweet pine. But on the smoke, it's definitely a little bit more on the back end of like that spicy, little gassy. You know what I mean? With the flavor profile, once you start tasting, at least for me, that's what I kind of got. There was still some like lingering, like lemony on the taste still,
Mhm.
but not as much compared to like the flower itself.
Sure.
Uh, you ever been so high that you got high and you just like, I want a chicken sandwich.
Hot honey chicken sandwich right now.
Yeah, I've been that.
Hot honey chicken right now.
Hot honey chicken.
It's like baseline getting.
KFC.
It's like baseline getting high. If you're getting high, you're probably wanting some type of chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I think chicken sandwiches are a good high food. They're a go-to high food for like McDonald's chicken sandwiches. You get to buy one, get one for $1. That's a go-to meal.
Dude,
Hey, hey,
chickens anymore.
No,
hey.
I looked at it once, see it when I was younger, and it was not good.
How much you want to bet? Chris can take this simple question and turn it into something hella hard.
Always.
Always, every time. If you could have a chef that could cook you anything you wanted when you were high, just right then and there. Uh, single dish. We'll say it has 3 parts to that single dish.
Dead or alive.
Oh my, no, a chef?
Yeah.
That's what matters? Oh
Dead or
my
alive.
god. Oh my
Dead or alive.
already making this shit hard. Oh my-
Dead or alive.
you don't have a mic, by the way. You don't have a mic.
All right, chef. Is the chef dead or alive?
He's asking if the chef is dead or alive, and I'm asking if what. Oh my god, I don't know if we're asking this. I don't. I'm so
Okay,
done
I
asking.
don't think he's asking which.
Okay,
chef.
you forget that you're also talking to someone like I genuinely have a passion and interest in cooking. Like a lot of my YouTube, like I'm watching cooking videos and
Chris,
like
but
chefs and
he's not
restaurant
asking
videos.
which chef. Okay, so
I thought he did. If you could have a chef, so that's
did.
that's asking if I could have a chef. But like I want to know
you have to follow.
because if I pick someone that is dead, like I don't want him to be like, wait, if he does
Hold
know
on.
them, I don't want to be like, well, wait, that doesn't count because they're not alive. So I'm literally asking, what are the boundaries?
Here,
Is what I am being asked. What are the parameters
Well,
of my
let-
choices?
well, let him finish the question before you have a follow up question.
God
All
damn.
right. If we'll go through with it.
I asked if you had a chef, and no, there's no specific chef.
Okay.
It could be the best chef. It could be your true perfect chef. There's no specific chef, and they're creating a single dish. And yes, it can have separate parts in said dish that could be different things. Like say how you would put it together at Red Robin. What would you have? What would you eat?
You might have to give me this.
Okay, yeah, because he's already so.
Because that's
I have a pretty solid
So do I.
answer.
So do I.
It's a basic, but after having tried Olive Garden recently, I think a chef to make any kind of homemade pasta from scratch, right?
Mhm.
Some type of ravioli, so, just pasta in general from scratch, like Olive Garden style. Just because as something that I had recently, that's something. Oh yeah, I would love to have a chef on call to make this for me. This is what
Mhm.
the guy in the back there is getting the big bucks. I tip the waiter, and then I also make sure a little extra tip and say, hey, make sure you back there.
Yeah, you can think of this as like a death row meal. 100% in a death row meal, I'm gonna have some type of southern slash home style mac and cheese, and it's gonna
Ooh.
have bacon bits on the side, so I can add it in, and it's not like cooked in it because that changes to how
Sure,
that works.
yeah.
Definitely gonna have some type of mac and cheese in my death row meal, or some shit like that.
Wait, so we're talking Death Romeo? No, that's different.
We're talking your last meal.
No, you said if you could have a chef whenever you want. Yeah.
I feel like the stakes is the same.
no,
It's the same.
no.
No, you have so much freedom in the
No,
first one,
Yeah.
and then in the last meal, you get to only choose one meal.
No. But like, you still have like, it's still an open canvas for your last meal.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hold on. So the chef in your situation only gives you one meal.
Huh?
The chef in your situation can
Okay, yeah, I did restrict it.
If
That.
it's not my last meal, then if all right, you need to specify because now you said
Yeah.
last meal shit. Like that can fuck up my whole thought process.
Yeah.
Because I'm not thinking about my last meal because my last meal will be entirely different
Different. Yeah.
than what I was thinking about.
Uh huh. I
With
probably
what
want
you said.
tamales for my last meal.
You know what I mean? Like so. No, you piece of shit.
It's already gonna murder. Yeah, see, you're still gonna
You
take time.
fucking piece of shit.
Anyway, ponder on that, motherfucker.
My
I have to literally restart.
Yeah, my last meal would be tamales and a nice rice and beans.
So easy to know that I would want mac and cheese. I don't know how it isn't easy to pick something. And then you're like, no, I want this. No, I want that. Hell no. Mac and cheese? Hell yeah. I want some Southern style good fucking mac and cheese and a little bit of bacon on the side. Front crunched up. Fuck yeah. I want that for my last meal. You goddamn right.
Okay, so that's for your last meal. Now, if it was for like, let's say you just won a ticket for a chef to create any meal once for you, right? Now that is different from a last
Yeah,
meal.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Okay, yeah. But now we're just talking last meal.
Yeah,
We're
but
talking
yeah.
last meal. Yeah, I get the difference.
That's all I'm answering.
Last meal. Yeah, it's gonna be because they have you guys seen that series on YouTube? The whole last meal thing where they go get celebrities. It's like that, like to your heart's desire. You know what I mean?
But some of those fools, they knowing it's their last meal, they don't even fucking eat because they're hungry. They're not even hungry. They're like, oh my god, after I eat this, it's over.
Right? Yeah. I would still keep it pretty small. Be like, well, I mean, like I gotta be able to eat all this. I'm not. It's not going anywhere. You know
Do I need protein in the afterlife?
what I mean? Carbs.
Okay.
All right.
So if I'm going last meal, I'm gonna need like I'm just for the fun of it, I want like at least 3 bowls of cereal. That's like one like Crunch Berries, one Reese's Puffs, and one Honey Nut Cheerios. And then I would probably have like a perfect like 24-ounce, 1.5, 2-inch thick New York strip steak, perfectly medium rare, basted with the butter, like salt, pepper, rosemary, thyme, with the reduction sauce from the drippings in the pan. Um, with some like nice garlic butter, broccoli on the side with that. Then I definitely want like a real nice kind of like slightly like red pepper flake spiced blackened chicken Alfredo fettuccine, yeah, blackened chicken like fettuccine Alfredo, little red pepper flakes in there. Garlic bread on the side, of course.
Of course. Of course.
Obviously, of course. Gotta have that garlic bread. Fuck that salad.
I just think in the afterlife,
And
you're gonna
then
need salad.
And then I'm definitely going to be having, like, as a dessert, there's going to be a nice apple pie with some vanilla ice cream and caramel. And then also, like, an assorted, like, cheesecake wheel with, like, mainly regular cheesecake, maybe a couple, actually. A couple, like, cheesecakes, regular. Couple that have, like, strawberry swirl. Couple have, like, a chocolate mousse swirl in there. Um, And obviously, I feel like if it's included in a meal, I'm gonna have a decent amount of water there just to help keep me level. But it's gonna be a lot of just like IPAs and a lot of whiskey and scotch. Like,
She's on there. There's a gig. I'm gonna.
damn.
Chris had a lot for his last meal.
And that's a last. Well, if it's a last meal, I'm gonna go all out.
Yeah.
You know, that's the difference between picking like if I could have my like ultimate meal by someone that, but like that like oh I could just have someone cook and like it would like how you said that's different than like oh if it's gonna be on my last time eating then I want everything and that's fair and they have to give it to me like I'm you're gonna have to eat it like they wait until I'm done eating that bitch you know so
Can I save some of this apple pie for later?
but like can I just finish the last few bites like on the injection table real quick? Can someone just spoon feed me while like you guys are injecting me? Like let my last moments be like actually chewing and like swallowing like my food.
Bro, oh my God. Could you imagine being like a stoner and then having it be obviously sober when you're in jail and shit? And then you're like, damn, what only would make this food better is being high right now. You're like, I can't get that. They won't give me that. Be like, can I also get a bowl of weed, please? Get to hit before I.
Can I get an animal? Hey, my last meal.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
please.
Can I get an animal?
Can I get it?
Can I get a brownie?
Let me get some Eddies, please. Like, yo, hopefully I can work with y'all soon, possibly. So hopefully, Isaac, I hope that's a thing, bro.
Also, Isaac, thank you for joining us in the chat, bro.
Can you just inject apple pie into my veins? I feel like that would do the trick. Swear to God, bro. Be like, prime me with some apple pie. Shut up is the proper angle.
This is like 45-degree angle or some shit. I don't know. I do the telepath thing.
I do the
Professor X.
I do the Buddha cast. Whoa.
It's,
Right, now we're demonetized, Chris.
Gosh darn it, you threw the bird. You threw up the bird, bro. I can't believe you threw up the bird, bro. Chris forgets that when he talks, no one can hear him. Yeah, he does. A lot. Oh. No, he doesn't want to talk. All right, so let's play a little fucking game on the laptop. Or something.
I didn't bring my Nintendo
Let's do it like some type of choice game or fucking one where we have to just do questions. But I'll be home this weekend if you want to pick them up. What am I doing? Yeesh. Friday is the only day I have off this weekend because I work Saturday, Sunday. So maybe not this weekend because I work Saturday, Sunday.
We're gonna play Chris's favorite game.
what?
The fucking
Chris's game.
the movie one.
What's the website called again?
I forget. And now I have to read
Movie
the
game?
chat. I want to read the chat. There's 4 dudes on the stream. 4 dudes on the stream, and only one person got a car. No, I got a car. Wait, what? No, they all wait. Yeah, all of us have a car.
Yeah.
Um,
But Logan's the only one with free time.
Yeah, true. I am the only one with free time. He has kids, and then
What was the
yeah, what? No, it's not trivia crack. You're killing me, Small. I'm weak. Yeah, and then fucking Chris's only off days are Wednesday, Thursday, so we're merc there. Oh,
actor association game? Actor association.
Sinitu nerd. There we go. Look at that. Look at me pull that out of my fucking noggin.
More like you pulled it out of your ass with your butt plug.
Refresh, refresh. All right, this is a really fun game, ladies and gents. You should play it with us. It is super duper fun, super duper fun. Christopher is really good at it because he's seen a lot of movies in his days. He's a seasoned veteran, so I'm gonna hand him over the mic. But yeah, we're gonna get to it. I think we should get the mic to me and Chris
Yeah.
because Marco's gonna be doing a lot of choosing and stuff. So here we go. Now it's me and Chris for the narration of this game. Chris, remember not to get too hyped when you're shouting out all these movies.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
So the object of this game, ladies and
I'll be down.
gents, is to be able to name an actor, a director, anybody who was a part of the movie, uh, of like a movie. It's really hard to explain because I am literally stupid.
Make sure that we can.
So it's easier to show you. So we'll just wait for that.
I'm getting blind in my old age, Marco.
I got it.
I wonder if there is a way you could strengthen your eyes. You think like trying to like wear an eye patch over once in a while
For sure, Fizzle.
and
No
like,
worries.
try to like alternate, you know
I
what I
got
mean?
you.
It's called
Still,
Make 'Em Work.
still appreciate you nonetheless.
No,
Oh.
but you know what I mean? Like, I wonder, like, because how, like, sometimes they'll tell people that a lazy eye or stigma, like, you know, wear an eye patch and, like, it'll help the bad eye kind of recover and, like, compensate. I wonder if you could do that if your both eyes are good, if you could kind of, like, go on and off at the same time. Like, wear an eye patch on your right eye for a while, like, strengthen your left eye, and then kind of switch off again, do the same, like cover your left eye and then let your right eye be like get stronger.
I don't know what the fuck's going on right now, ladies and
Eventually,
gents.
both eyes will just get stronger. I'm just on a high person tangent, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, it's doing that. Hold on. What's it called?
I think
Original.
wild. Original battle royale.
Okay.
There was a link on the main page that you went to this battle
Why
royale.
don't you play press original right there?
Yeah, let's try.
What the?
Oh, remember it was called Battle Royale.
Go back to the
Go
Google
up there.
page.
Go up there. It says battle.
There it is. Wait,
Yeah. Sorry, ladies and gents. Still
What?
trying to figure this out. I'm still trying to.
It's been a while since we played this game.
Very fun.
Oh,
game.
there it
Very
is.
fun game.
Yeah.
Let's do the
Classic.
classic. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's do it, ladies and gents. If you are with us, freaking cheer us on. Because this is
lock
very
in.
hard. Iceman Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer just died, actually. R.I.P. Val Kilmer.
Here's you go.
Yeah, let's do classic. Yeah, he was a go. You're looking high over there.
I'm ripped.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They're hitting?
I think everything is starting to hit.
Nice.
It's still like almost.
All right.
Because I'm munching too. Like I just want to kind of like keep eating another one. Like I'm trying to hold back on like.
If you want the other ones, you could fucking munch those.
Really?
You dude, you're a monkey. You said, no fucking way.
I'll do it just because I'm hungry. That's the fucked up part.
Right. Donnie Darko,
Ooh.
Jake Gyllenhaal. So type it in. We're gonna go
Jake
fucking
Gyllenhaal.
Southpaw.
Oh,
He went Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, Southpaw.
this is like Prince of Persia. The Southpaw's a good one.
If we do Prince of Persia, okay, so he has three. We do it 3 more times.
Jake Gyllenhaal. What's it's October? It's not October.
So he went Jake
Oh
Gyllenhaal.
yeah, he's
again.
on October.
Robert Downey Jr.'s in this, so go with
Oh
something
no,
obscure.
Edward Norton's in it. You can go with Fight Club
Fight Club, do Fight Club.
because then that's Brad Pitt and Jared Leto opens up.
Yep. Opens it up. Opens the floor.
Oh, a couple other people.
Hella people. Jared Leto's in this.
Oh, there's a couple of people that we knocked out too from the other ones. Okay. Jared Leto. You can go with Requiem for a Dream.
To strengthen the muscles in my left eye. The Fizzle was listening to what you were saying, Chris. So good for you.
Nice. Let's go, Fizzle.
Rip Iceman. Yep. The Saint. I feel like The Saint is an underappreciated movie.
Fuck, I don't know who's in
Robert
this
Downey Jr. Go with Back to School.
Yeah. Music Club. I've seen the movie, but I don't remember.
Jared Leto. Fuck. Oh, Requiem for a Dream.
I already did that.
fuck.
That's how we got to this. Fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck,
you
man.
have to.
I don't know any of those people in that.
I think he has to be in a hole too.
I couldn't recognize any of those names. That was actually a difficult one.
I got something in my nose, and I don't want to pick my nose on cast. Oh, but it's a big one. I could tell. Back to School. I've never seen that from Robert Downey Jr.
Did I get him stumped with the Requiem for a Dream though?
Oh, he took extra time. Does he not even have a skip?
Or unless he used them all.
Yo, this shit's crazy. I don't even know what Mr. Nobody is. This is so
No.
obscure. No way.
Yeah. Stumped him with the Requiem.
Good stuff. We got a first dub on
Let's
stream.
go.
Let's go. Let's keep it up, boys. We need to keep the win going. Keep the rank climbing. So that was an easy win. We got stuck in the Jared Leto hole. A very easy hole to get stuck into because I did not know Mr. Nobody. Nobody watches Jared Leto's movie. Get real.
Well, the only other thing I could have said was like Suicide Squad. You know what I mean?
Back to School is pre-drug convictions. Robert Downey Jr. Oh, nice. That's sick. I think I've only seen maybe 1 or 2 movies.
Less than 0.
Pre-drugs. Robert Downey Jr.
Less than.
Here we go. Zootopia. Is that us? No, it's his ballpark. So you start.
Jason Bateman, J.K. Simmons, Spider-Man.
Tommy Chong.
Okay, Nicolas Cage, Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance.
They're just. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, that's a hole right there. We're going National Treasure with Marco's a reference right there. Marco's great reference. Gonna have to go to the Nicolas Cage route. Yeah, you can't not go the Nicolas Cage route. Frick.
Oh, what's
We gotta stay in the Nicolas Cage. We could go Ghost Rider again, honestly.
No, Con Air.
Yeah, do it.
Con
It's a
Air.
hard one. Oh gosh.
Wow, what is it called? Con Air. Just.
We lost
It was there on the
because
con.
yeah.
Okay, so you guys are gonna have to spell it out.
Okay. On something like that, I'll be like, oh, just type CON, and then let's look. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't be too.
Because usually between first 2 or 3 letters with some of these, like it'll pop up. Yeah. Or like error on like start of like, all right, well, like but we'll try to work on spelling or like initial.
Yep.
At least start with the first
Fizzle
2
got
or
it.
3 letters
If
before
that
you
resonates,
continue.
the triple
You know what I
Lindy.
mean?
Oh, triple Lindy is a weed strain.
If we catch it in there before you continue, then we're
Triple Lindy.
Oh wait,
Triple Lindy is a weed strain. Francis Ford Coppola, Con Air. Yep, he got the Con Air. Hell yeah. Fucking okay.
Donnie Darko again.
Going with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Drew Barrymore. Do we want to continue Jake Gyllenhaal?
No, Drew Barrymore.
50 First Dates. Hey.
Get the Adam Sandler. Going. Too specific.
But that still opens up a couple other things though.
Yeah.
with people in there. Sean Astin, that's Lord of the Rings. Dan Aykroyd,
I hope he goes Adam Sandler.
Ghostbusters,
The
Goonies.
Goonies. Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin, you could do Avengers.
Endgame. Any
yeah.
good one.
Or you could do Deadpool.
Yeah.
That opens up a lot.
Too specific, bro. No, wait, one sec.
Saving Private Ryan.
What you talking about, Fizzle?
Triple X. Go Triple X over Fast and Furious.
What are they gonna type in Triple X?
Triple X.
Fast X.
Vin Diesel's over.
Michelle Rodriguez. Ludacris is in the.
No.
Tom Hanks.
Okay. Oh, Forrest Gump.
No, Tom Hanks isn't in that.
Oh shit.
What?
Skip. Jesus.
Why? Oh God.
I haven't. Oh, he immediately.
Michelle Rodriguez. On that.
Now.
Oh, Terminator Salvation for Sam Worthington.
Finally, okay, getting out of that hole. Sam Worthington. What else is that guy in? You have to look at those. Is it just movie names? No, it's not just movie names. It's it's
Schwarzenegger.
people
You
who
could
are
do,
involved in those movies, like the actors, the director,
Yeah.
actors and directors, mostly actors. But it could be people who did the music on the thing too.
Yeah. People that just have credit in there, like on the title somewhere between certain categories it offers.
Yeah. So basically, so we go off so that's why it's taking it's check.
Give us the cast. Give us the cast.
Sylvester Stallone. Rocky. Yeah.
Yeah. Off the bat, just go with it. Vincent D'Onofrio. I reckon.
So yeah, that's why it's checking off Sylvester Stallone
Yeah.
Fizzle, because if we use him too many times, then it keeps him from
Predator.
us referencing more of his movie names. I don't even know who Carl Weathers is. Oh, that's that dude. Okay.
Fucking. Black Panther. Black Panther.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Michael B. Jordan. Nice. Miles Teller. Whiplash. Oh, do Footloose. Footloose. He was in Footloose. The new one. There we go. Haha. Wakanda forever.
Top Gun Maverick.
Tom Cruise.
Dude.
Any of them, really, yeah. Now we're in the Tom Cruise hole. He's gonna do another one. Leon. Then Natalie Portman. Fucking V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Well, she can go fucking Star Wars. What? Oh, we can go plenty of ways. Do the Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh.
So you're just typing in fucking
It's Keanu Reeves. John Wick, right? Or any other Matrix.
good shit. Hugo Weaving's in Lord of the Rings.
Lawrence Fishburne and Red Heat.
You can go back to Matrix if you want, or another Lawrence Fishburne. I can't remember him.
Fuck.
Boys in the Hood. Wasn't he in that?
Do.
Wasn't he Boys in the Hood?
I'm pretty sure he was. Oh my god.
No, it's just going back to Boys.
Oh,
Back
it's
to
a
Boys?
Z, dude. It's a Z.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I forgot that. That's my bad.
We were so in that shit.
That's my bad. I forgot that.
That's the movie. It's a Z.
Shit.
Boys in the Hood.
Damn.
I know he's disappointed himself for that one, but it's all good.
Let's take a bonger. Let's all take a hit to reset. Let's smoke some. Yeah. Come on.
With the big iron on his hip.
Big iron on his head. I hope you're not back, folks.
Ivan Drago. I kill
With a
you.
big iron on his head.
Yo, let's go, ladies and gents. My name is Ivan Drago. I kill you in 2 rounds. In the ring, I will break him. I will break him. You are meaningless.
So Marco is best at the computer.
It really is.
I'm good off that. I took enough edibles.
Very good.
I'm gonna keep going. We got what the fuck do you think
Hey,
that?
fine. Give me.
No, you already pat.
Man,
I will break. I will break you.
dig it.
There you go. We keep smoking around here. We stay stoned. State's getting me more stoned. We surpass our limits. That's our pre 420 celebration for everyone out there.
Oh no.
Everyone supporting us out there.
The beast has made it in.
All our comments.
She's gonna ravage us.
Lola appreciates all your support. This is for all of us, for all of you. This is our pre 420 celebration / like our 420 stream, essentially.
What do you mean?
If we can't, like, I mean, depending on, you know.
What's up?
Hey,
What's up?
Just wanted to tell you guys that I love your content, and the dog's super cute, by the way. And I just wanted to give you a bunch of props for the good work that you do for the THC and the greater Sacramento area community. And I just wanted to give you some props. So
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
let's go.
Thank you so much.
soon.
Hell yeah. We appreciate that.
Yeah, let's go.
Thank you so much, Fizzle. I appreciate that.
Yo, that was the first. I hope we got some of that audio on the cast right there. We got our first call on the cast that was actually heard. We might then make that a new segment thanks to Fizzle. That was awesome.
I would definitely like to make that a segment where we have somebody call in and ask a question during a live stream, and that would be a neat little thing to do, right? We'll go ahead and have Chris be the one that you respond. Will be calls with Chris, right?
So
And
answer
then
the
you-
phone every time I see a random number start calling my phone on stream. Hello? Hello?
That was dope, though. That was dope.
Thank you, Physical. Thank you.
Appreciate the shout.
Yeah.
That was tight. We want to end on the win, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
no, let's do one more.
Just one more.
One more.
We didn't win on that one.
I know, but I'm saying we want to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's at least try.
We gotta
One or
get
two more.
we gotta get deep into this.
All right, Lola.
No, you can do it with her. Okay, that was not something
Let me get
that was
locked
weird
in.
to say.
Let me get locked in here, girl. Give me some good luck.
She wants some attention for sure.
Give me some good luck, girl. I miss this kind of luck, but it's always kind of bittersweet. I mean,
She'll love you to death. Don't worry.
Submission.
Max so much.
There we go.
How we doing?
Lock in.
We got this.
We got this, girl. Come on.
We haven't.
Wait, okay. Wait.
Oh my gosh, my stomach. Marco should set up a Discord with Fizzle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 6 minutes.
What? Is it ours?
Fizzle-
Yeah,
Fizzle-
I was gonna say you are. He is tech savvy. He's gonna
Peter Rabbit. James
Fizzle, he's
Corden,
contacting
Margot
you.
Robbie. We can go Wolf of Wall Street.
Margot Robbie, yeah, Wolf of Wall Street. Marco, I mean,
Because that's Leo DiCaprio.
Marco's gonna contact you, Fizzle. Don't worry, I'll make him.
What the fuck? Jurassic Park? You could. Samuel Jackson. Yeah.
There we go. Marco's.
So you could go on E.T. for like Steven Spielberg.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know, try to kind of.
Here we go, boys. We got him in a hole. Snakes on a plane.
That's too easy. Yeah.
Bro, snakes on a plane is only you can only.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
go John Travolta.
Grease.
No, go John Travolta.
Grease for John Travolta.
Exactly. But he's gonna snap back with another John Travolta. So
Face Off, which brings us to Nicolas Cage, maybe.
just remember to include your name so I know who it is. Will do. I'll remember to tell him that. Feel free to give my number to the homies in my email. Will do, Fizzle. Will do. Gotcha.
I actually don't know.
Wow, I've never seen Grease 2. What the fuck? Oh, fuck.
Skip?
Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely
fuck.
skip. That is some. Not gonna say. That's a word. Though.
Yeah.
You're so cute, little girl. I love you.
Grease Live. Wow. Who knows this much about Grease?
Why so many Grease? Is it our move?
Yeah.
It's our move right now.
Cast. You're gonna have to cast in time.
Time, yeah. Julianne Hough.
Vanessa Hudgens, High School Musical.
High School Musical. Mario Lopez is in that too. Battle for Earth.
Zack and Davey Wedding Dates.
Iron Claw. It just came out.
Zack and Davey Wedding Dates.
Type it in. Iron Claw.
Iron Claw.
The Iron Claw?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Because
He's gonna go Zac Efron again though. The Lord of the. Oh my God.
you can go Vanessa Hudgens again, right?
Spring Breakers.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Selena Gomez is in that too.
Is that
I have no idea. Oh, fucking James Franco is in this.
Yeah, James Franco's in a Spider-Man.
Yeah. I bet he's having to use his. He's gonna have. Oh, he has all his gimmies
all
left.
their offers to Tobey
What?
Maguire.
Harmony Korine. What? Gummo. M. Right there.
Damn, that's deep cut. Good for you, bro. I don't know that person. I don't know that movie actually. Fuck.
I don't know it either. Damn, we went full Harmony Korine.
I don't know
No.
that movie.
No.
First.
No, he went full fucking Harmony Korine. I'm weak. Dude, we lost.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought, dude, he went full Harmony Korine. I'm pissed.
Okay. That was actually decent.
I'm all conflicted. He's all mad. We know so much about Grease and High School Musical. Do we have to end on a win? We have to go again.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me? You're just staring at me like a lover girl. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
No. She's staring at me, but she loves you. Keep petting her. She loves you.
You just don't want to.
Sounds like clickbait.
What?
Ha. Damn.
Just invaded it.
Spider-Man. J.K. Simmons.
Right down.
Half Baked. Dave Chappelle.
You lost to trash.
Kong, you could still do.
You said you lost to
Cheech and
trash.
Chong.
You can't end with getting humped by trash. I'm weak.
Matilda. Danny DeVito. Batman.
Only way to go.
Batman.
Returns?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't end with getting humped by trash.
And it's Kate Blanchett, I think, in that too. And it's is that George Clooney, Batman? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I think.
Give Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer, that's who it was.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, Shaisa. Cast.
Yeah. Matt Broderick, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
P.
E?
No, F. F-E-R.
I'm so stupid.
There it is.
You were thinking of your own.
Yeah, I'm so stupid. Stop tapping their foot.
Sorry.
Damn. That's no.
Rutger Hauer, same guy.
Guardians.
Rutger Hauer.
Guardians. You could try Guardians of the Galaxy. Get more time. Get more time. Get more time. Get more time. Skip. Skip. Skip.
Oh my gosh, that was so crazy.
I thought we do have one. I thought we
We have one. Yeah, we both have it. So we have one. You freaking idiot. It says up there that we both have a clock.
Yeah, we have a time.
Yeah, he's done too. No links from
Come on.
No,
No way they got away with.
still has to skip too.
They got away with that last second.
Amadeus. Oh,
Amadeus.
God.
Amadeus.
Yeah, get more time. Get more time. Okay, Amadeus.
Oh, you should have like held out on the time until it was lower. You know what I mean? No, but no, that's a smart move though. When we do have a clock, we should wait to use it until it's since it refills the whole thing.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea to say. I don't know any of those fucking.
Just click on a person. And just
I don't know.
the point is click on a no, you don't have to know the actor. Click on like an actor. Click on their profile and then look at a movie they're in, and that's all we have to type in. Because you know what I mean.
We have to do it one more time, guys.
One more time.
Last time, and we're done.
Come on, we're gonna win.
Dude, this is making me so mad at this point.
Maggie Gyllenhaal, Harry McDonald, Drew Barrymore.
Right, dude, that's the challenge, dude. You can't think of the movie when you're fucking like
October
on the
Sky.
spot. You're
Yeah.
like, dude, fuck.
The
I can
Rocky
see
movie,
it.
yeah.
October Sky is a great movie. I love that movie.
Yeah. No way.
He's gonna use a lifeline. Yeah, he's gonna use a lifeline.
2010. Cast is good.
Skip.
Skip.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, just type in the movie and then type in another, then just another actor, and whatever person will be. Then have a contract with John Lithgow.
John Lithgow, Stuart Little. No. Mouse Hunt.
Back. They're right there.
No. Oh, time.
Nice. Fuck.
Was this one?
No. I can't think of him.
Fuck, I typed in the wrong shit. No.
My
No way, dude. Fuck, I don't know any of these people. I don't know any of them, bro. We're fucked.
we tried, folks.
Dude, I'm pissed. This sucks, dude.
It's okay.
I hate this. We always end on
Yeah,
losses.
we did bad on this one.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Finally.
Thank you for joining us on Talking High Culture tonight. This is our pre-420 sesh. We'll have a couple of posts leading up to 420. Thank you for joining us going over the origin of 420. Don't forget that it actually has its roots in the Grateful Dead touring across America and associating a group of high schoolers meetup time at 4:20 p.m. And just those two groups colliding and then being able to carry across the United States. Thank you for joining us again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join us on all our socials. Check us out on talkinghighculture.com. Smoke all the weed that you can on 420. Don't forget to get absolutely lit. Don't forget to share all the weed that you have with all your other family and loved one, as it is the Stoner's holiday. Thank you again for joining us tonight, and have a good night. Thank you. Appreciate you.